Let's talk about your program actually. So is it like a mentorship? Is it a course? Like what's
Yeah,
going on?
so I like six streams of revenue on one thing. So I do have a course. I definitely have a course which gives access to my community for 30 days. That includes 2 days of live trading a week, in which we do, as well as you can chat with other coaches and things. We have Sunday coaching calls. But also have a 4 week small class mentorship in which I teach you everything. I like to start with the basics, man. I teach you how to use the app the first week. Second week, I teach you how to understand trading view with the trading. The third week, we get more analytical with levels and things like that. And then the fourth week, we live trade together to get your investment back. So, yeah, right. So
You're basically paying them.
yeah, basically paying them. Yeah.
So, like, why wouldn't you join?
Why wouldn't? Right. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've had in my mentorship, I've had probably over 30 people, and I've only got 2 people that didn't get their investment back.
That's a great percentage.
Yeah, like it's crazy. So, and the only reason why they didn't get their investment back because they wasn't ready to trade on the fourth week. So it's kind of like giving back. I'm giving you a skill, and you're getting rewarded before investing in yourself. And then I also have a one-on-one program, same 4-week program, but some people can't learn in class settings. So I offer the one-on-one, and it's actually affordable. I remember someone told me this is back when I was charging $1,000 for the 4-week program. They were like, "Man, $1,000." Yeah. This is back then. It ain't that no more. It's 2K. It's 2K now, right?
You're doing 1,000 a day, and you're only charging $1,000.
Listen, that's what I'm. Look,
bro.
Look, this is expensive. I said, hey, you know what I just made before I hopped on this call? And he was like, what? I was like, well, I made $1,800 in 5 minutes, and I'm charging you for 4. I said, break down the weeks. I said, break down the time consumed, and I'm only charging you about $50 an hour. I said, if you add it up. And he was like, man, I just don't got it. I said, well, you just don't want to change your life. That don't got nothing to do with me. Because if someone told me when I met my mentor and he was making $5K and he showed me in my face that I was ready to pay him $10,000.
Yeah.
You can't show me something, and if you can do it, I know I can do it. How much are you going to charge me to show me what you're doing so I can do it? It shouldn't be. Ask yourself. I like to tell people, how much is it worth to change your life? If you want to continue, running a rat race and working overtime consistently, to where your body's giving out and you got to add request off if you want to fly out.
It's crazy.
That's up to you. And I'm not knocking nobody with a 9 to 5.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
I salute anybody that got a 9 to 5, but make sure that's your choice. Don't say I'm forced to do this or I have to do this, because I can tell you right now that I don't. Y'all got a 401k. A lot of people got 401ks, but if you knew how to invest your own money, you would be a millionaire by now. You'll make more money than that 401k is invested for you. Because I can tell you right now, that percentage that they're giving you back by the time you retire, they 10 times that. So my bad. I'm talking too spicy.
No, I mean, people got to know the truth. But I mean, my listeners, they know credit, all that. So it's like, even if, let's say you don't have the 1,000, 2,000 or whatever, get your credit card, go do some manufacturer spending, get in the program, 30 days, you're going to, you know what I'm saying, make your money back and stuff. So I'm not worried about my listeners. I'm pretty sure, they're going to tap in. But yeah. So you can say you got the one-on-one, you got the course, there's Sunday calls, right?
Yep, I got a small class setting. I got a community, man. I got one of my coaches. I can't say his name, but if you get in community, you're gonna know who it is. One of my coaches right now is doing 10K a day. I'm talking about like easy, like the way I'm doing 1K, 2K, he's doing 10K a day easy. I was on the phone with him the other day, and he made a call on QQQ, and he was like, "Hey, just sit in about 20 minutes." So I'm like, "All right." Boom, I'm on the phone with him. I'm talking to him. He like, "All right, pull it out." I just opened my app and I'm up. He's like, "Yeah, I hit 1,700 real quick." That's what we want. It's possible. It's possible to do this. And I think some people are curious, or they're like, how are you doing this? You just gotta make the investment. Credit is key. I started all this from a credit card, bro. I started all of this came from I got a PNC $3,500 credit card. I went and bought a course. Jumped into the game, jumped into the trucking game, got the extra funds from the trucking game, jumped into stock options, credit, all that. And then I created all this from one investment. So it's possible. We just got to understand, you got to put yourself in alignment with people who are doing it and not already made the mistakes for you. So when you get in there, you don't got to make those same mistakes.
That's definitely the cheat code. I always tell them solo episodes or interviews, always invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like always invest in yourself, get to the next level. You feel me?
Fact.
So I know obviously, you know, with your community, people making money left and right. So I guess I don't know if you hear similar things as far as like, oh, you know, the community is good and all that. So can we talk about the importance of community, being in that environment with like-minded individuals?
Yeah. So mostly everybody in my community, I either taught or they bought something from me to where I just did a dollar trial to help somebody get their return on their investment back easy, a dollar, right? But here's the thing, right? Being in a community is people have questions just like you. Like you may not be able to contact me all the time. Yeah. Right. But if you got somebody in the community or you drop a question in the community and say, hey, I'm having issues closing out a contract. Can you show me? Someone may reply to you, hey, I was doing the same thing. This is what worked for me, right? And you're around people that's going through the same thing. Like I'm talking right now about in the money, out the money, Greece like that. People may not know that, right? So it may be confusing them, but they may comment in the community, hey, can you further explain that? And 10 people will comment under there, hey, this is how I got it. Or watch this video right here, or go back to this Zoom meeting that we had. So where he breaks it down and explains it, because I keep going further, and the further I go, I kind of get away from the basics. But it's someone who I taught that remember that they're still right there, and I can help the next person. It's all about pulling the next person up. That's why I started the community. The community is not even expensive. The community is only $50 a month. You can't if you live trading with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 4 weeks, and you don't make $50, something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just being real, man. A lot of times is people like to think about the price of something, right? But they don't think about the impact of something, right? Hey, I don't have $50 extra on. You may not have $50 extra a month, but guess what? If someone told me I could possibly make, you know, $200-300, I'm going to figure it out how to make this amount of money to stay in this community in order for me to be successful. Rather, I got people that I got someone that works in HR that start coming in late to live trade with us on her day. She said, hey, I'm gonna come in late so I can live trade with y'all, just so I can make this money, because I work and I like my job, and that's cool. But she understands that it's ways to make passive income outside of there.
Definitely. Yeah, no, that's definitely key. Yeah, not to be like, oh, you shouldn't do a 9 to 5 or whatever. You know, that's a perfect example right there. And we're in a recession. So it's like, you got to have, you know, those multiple streams of income. And that one stream of income can sprout into multiple. Yeah. So you're doing the teaching, you're doing the trading, obviously. You got a monthly community as well. So that's dope. I wanted to go back to the Greeks. Can we talk about the Greeks? The impact of holding too long, stuff like that.
Man, so everybody has their own way to break down the Greeks, but the way I like to explain the Greeks, right? So it's the delta. The delta I like this, and it's crazy because I never got on the podcast and gave this much game. Hey, but look, hey, you gotta ask what I can deliver.
I appreciate you. We appreciate
love, bro, love. So the delta, right? I like to explain the delta far as the price you can get per dollar movement, right? So my delta is 0.50, right? That means they're giving me 50 cents per share. How many shares was in a contract? 100. So you want to times that 50 by 100, or I'll make it simpler. People that really that good in math, I like to move my decimal to the right twice, right? So that's $50 per dollar if this stock moves. So if this stock is at $400 and it moves to $401, guess what? I just made $50, right? That's now my contract is worth $50 more than that it is now. So the theta, I like to call it the cousin of the delta. The theta is time decay. All right. This means the longer you hold this contract, it's going to count against you. And so the theta has the theta has a number too. So if the theta is negative 0.40, guess what? You're going to lose 40 cents per contract. And that's going to be $40 the longer you hold this contract, right? Especially on the same day contract, but we'll get into that later. All right. So when I explain theta, I explain to my students it's like fruit, right? So Monday you buy bananas green, Tuesday it's yellow, Wednesday has brown spots, Thursday it's brown, Friday it's expired. Would you buy expired fruit from the store?
This dude got all the examples. That's a good, I like it.
So why would you risk buying expired fruit from the store unless you about to eat it that day? So you have to be, if you buy a same day contract, you have to know something. You gotta know, hey, this is going in this direction.
Yeah.
Because you fighting time against you, time and time again, right? And you don't want that, right? You don't want that. So in order to make the safe bet, I'm gonna go ahead and get that contract a week out, right? Another Greek, I mainly focus on the Delta and the Theta, but another Greek is also the Vega, right? You have the Vega, and this is the premium that you get, or is it the Roar? Sorry, it might be the Roar. The premium that you get if the contract goes past your price. So if you bet hey, out the money, if the contract is at 100, if your strike price is $100, right? I'm getting the contract at $100, and you say, and the stock price is currently at 99. If it goes to 100 and it passes it, guess what? They give you something called a premium. So your delta that was once $50 is now $55 because it's the risk. You're getting rewarded for a passing where you said it was going to go. And you're more profitable out the money if it hits your number and it goes past it, because guess what? You got that contract for cheaper. Too much game.
It's a lot of game, man. It's too much sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about maybe certain stocks that you like? We talked about Tesla is very, very, very volatile. Maybe some stocks beginners should play with.
QQQ, that's a tech stock. So you got to think about it. Go look what what's in QQQ's. I like to explain ETFs and things like that, like a variety bag of chips, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You got this variety bag of chips, but it has Lay's, Ruffles, Doritos, and all these ETFs like SPY and QQQ, they have Amazon, Facebook, Apple. QQQ is a tech company, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, things like that. So if you look at these companies, if all these companies are going down, guess what QQQ is going to do? It's going to go down too, because all of these companies, look at the percentage that's owned in that company. So if Amazon is the highest percentage in that company and Amazon's going down, it may drag that stock down, right? So you got to kind of align what stocks that you're playing with those things. But QQQ, SPY, which is SP 500, Apple is a good one to start with. Affordable contracts, BA. It's a whole bunch of things. I like to play, and I used to play the big ones. Amazon, I play with the big boys because I knew Amazon was going to move $50. Amazon was going to move $50 up or down every day. So I'm like, all I got to do is catch it on the right direction. Yeah. Then they just recently did this split. And when they did their split, I told everybody, I went live and I told everybody, I said, listen, everybody's so happy that Amazon split today. Wait until it pulls back. Amazon closed out on the first day of its split at $124. The highest it went was $128. And I'm telling you, I'm like the stock LeBron. Like I can tell you the stats or something. So it went all the way up to $128, closed out at like $124.30. And then I was telling people, listen, Amazon is going to drop down. Like don't buy yet. It's a good buy, but I wouldn't buy yet. Save you a couple of dollars if you're long-term investing. Amazon right now is at $110. It's at 110, and it's only going to go down. It's only going to continue going down. But at earnings, Amazon will fly and pull the market with it. So if you look, check out when Amazon earnings is. It's gonna pull the market with it. Trust me. I believe Jeff Bezos is a genius, man. Jeff Bezos is a genius. Just like they said, Tesla, Elon Musk stuff went down. Tesla just announced they're doing a 3-1 split. They announced a
split. What does that split mean?
Oh, okay. So a split basically means, so look, I'm giving all the keys.
All the sauce.
So look, let's break it down like this, right? I'm gonna break it down for my company, right? I own iRock community, right? I'm tired of pouring my money in the iRock community. Or listen, iRock is worth so much that people can't really invest their money in, right? So we're gonna make it affordable. We're gonna make it affordable for more people can buy more stocks, because Amazon was at $3,000. It took a split, it went down to $123. You can buy 10 Amazons now, right? You know what I'm saying? You can buy 10 Amazons. So more people are going to pour their money in there, right? But a lot of people don't understand. I'm gonna tell you the coldest thing, and I'm gonna tell you why Elon Musk is the coldest person on the earth, right? All right. Elon Musk called a put on his company. He said his stock was gonna go down, and guess what he did? He sold 3 billion shares. And so 6 billion, I'm sorry. He sold 6 billion shares. It went down. So he made money on the way down. And then with that 6 billion that he sold, he rebought $6 billion more worth of shares of his company, so he can get a higher percentage of ownership in his company. So he made money both ways. That's how the rich get richer, man. That's how the rich get richer. He knew it was gonna go down. That's like inside trading. He should be in jail for that, but
he should. I think I heard about that actually.
It's crazy what they can get away with. Money is power. It's crazy what you can get away with it. But a split basically means, hey, more people get to pour their money into it. And a lot of y'all not moving like the billionaires and knowing, hey, we're going to run this up and then we're going to take all our profits from everybody pouring their money in there. And then guess what? When it gets real low, we're going to buy back in again. That's all that happens, man. It's a recurring cycle of the market. Every recession has the same patterns. Got to study history. Warren Buffett said it. Warren Buffett said, I still read the 1967 newspaper because the blueprint to making money hasn't changed.
Yeah.
My bad, man. You got me in my bag today.
Hey, man, that's what you're here for.